Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is April 7th, 2022, and this one is actually episode 495. Okay, today we're looking at Venom, Lethal Protector. Brains are back on the menu. This is a number one on this arc coming out from Marvel Comics, and it came in at a whopping $4.99. Now I'm a little ticked about that price. It seems a little high considering the quality of the paper, and it's not an extra big issue. Doesn't seem like it should be charging that much. But I want to say this is a recommend. This team is doing a good job picking up where Donny Cates left off. I think this is even a more fun story so far, at least. I've only looked at the first issue. But we'll take a quick look at it. Here we have Venom, of course. And as I recall, this scene does not take place in the sewers here. Maybe in a future issue. And this guy's just freaking out. Some guy that's maybe homeless. He's drinking. I don't know. But yeah, this is a good story. Let's take a quick look to see who worked on it. Okay, they called this Lethal Protector. Demons Occultatum. Occultatum, with David Michelini as the writer. Ivan Forelli is the artist. Brian Valenza is the colorist. VC's Travis, let me get in here. Travis Lamb is the letterer. Devin Lewis is the editor. And Tom Groneman is the associate editor, along with Danny Chasm. And if you notice, that's an all-male group working on this, all-male team. So what we've got here, we open up with a fight scene, which is always probably a pretty good way to start a Venom comic. He has taken on three characters that were, I guess, Taskmaster created. And they have Jagged Bow, that's this guy here. They have Blood Spiders, and this guy here is Death Shields. There's Jagged Bow. And Venom's going after them all three. I'm not sure why they're fighting them right now, but the three are bad guys, and Venom is kind of the good guy that everybody's freaked out about. So we've got that storyline going on. You can see this nice fight going on. He actually crushes Jagged Bow with another vehicle. You can just see his head sticking out there. And there's somebody that's catching it and is going to make it viral. And that could be where this one's coming from, even though the pose is different. He's got a beer bottle instead of a phone in his hand, but it kind of looks the same from the back. All right, and so watching the mayhem on YouTube is our professor here. I guess he's kind of a tinkerer. He's working in this loft. He's poor, but he's going to become the arch villain Hugbug, and his power is he's able to amplify the sounds that insects makes. He's into insects, and he records them, amplifies them, and has them do different things. And it really affects Venom because Venom is susceptible to fire and sound or vibrations. So we've got Venom in the park. He's about to save someone from losing their purse. Lets the criminal go, but gives the purse back to the woman who's freaked out and runs off without her purse. And he says, oh, well, So there's little gags in there like this. Then he comes up against, Hugbug goes and meets up with the remainder of the two Taskmaster, Death Shield and Blood Spider here, and wants to join their gang. They're saying, get lost, you're corny looking and whatnot. And he's got all these bugs on him, so that's grossing them out a bit too. He's got Walkmans, and that's what he uses to play the sounds, to amplify them in the direction that he needs to. So Eddie's out talking to his symbiote there, symbiote skin, and he goes and finds his girlfriend, or former girlfriend, or former wife, I can't remember what it was. They have a little discussion, and then he realizes that she has a new love. So he is out of the picture, a little disturbed, a little mad. So he wants to go out and kill find someone bad to beat up. In the meantime, we've got the crazy corporation that wants to sample of Venom's skin. But they're not working with Hugbug yet. I don't know if they will later on. So we see Eddie here working out, breaking his weights. He's just too strong, I guess. And here's another gag. Some criminals steal some jewels. He doesn't have any money to give the homeless man, so he gives them the jewels that the criminals stole. Tells them to take them to the police, but the police thinks this guy is the one that stole it, the homeless guy. So a little bit of a gag there. He comes across this Chinese parade going on. I think it's supposed to be Chinese New Year, maybe. And he sees a Hugbug there, and he says, that guy doesn't look like he belongs. And so he starts to jump into action when suddenly Hugbug unleashes one of his powerful amplified bug sounds that kind of disrupts the parade there. Venom comes and shows himself, and Hugbug's got another sound that dissolves the symbiote right off Eddie Brock. And you can see it happening right here. So some cool art as well. Some just kind of it's just more of a fun story. It's not going to change canon probably. I don't know if Hugbug is a new character, but it was well written. The dialogue is snappy. Yeah, so this is a recommend. Give you a little bit of look at the end there. And then we're back at our corporation with their nefarious plan into action. So here is, I believe this is going to be the cover for issue number 2, Venom Lethal Protector. Can you get your little blurb up here of what it's about? You may pause and read that on your own. Man, it's really hot here today. It got up to 99 degrees in Redondo Beach, of all places. In April, 99 degrees. Oh man, it was awful. So there you go. Venom, Lethal Protector, recommended. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments if you wish. And I appreciate you stopping in and watching this YouTube video review of Venom. As always, this is Indie Comics Jones saying, as always, I bid you adieu. Stay cool, my friends.